Hello everyone, let us continue the same topic, that is atmospheric pressure. In the last video also we were discussing about this atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure is the pressure exerted by the air on every object on the earth surface. This is earth surface. Above this earth surface the air particles are filled. The air particles are filled in the space up to certain height, and that air present in the atmosphere exerts pressure on everything on the earth surface. But this pressure, that is atmospheric pressure, is not same at every height, as the air particles continuously decreases. By increasing the height, the atmospheric pressure also decreases. That's why people who are climbing the mountain, the higher altitude, they are carrying oxygen cylinder along with them. It is because they do not get the oxygen for breathing at the higher altitude, because less amount of air particles present. So as the height increases, atmospheric pressure decreases. That is less pressure. That's why in the mountain area, some people, when they go for the purpose of a tourist, they are going for the higher altitude mountain hill station. Some people, they get this kind of feeling that they feel suffocation. Suffocation means they do not get the air. And some people, they are having the nose bleeding. Why these people are suffering from nose bleeding? It is because as the people are moving from ground surface to the high altitude, at the ground surface the pressure is normal, and that is normal atmospheric pressure. When they go to the higher altitude, higher places, at the higher places the surrounding pressure, the surrounding atmospheric pressure is less than the pressure inside the body. In that case, the blood start to flow from high pressure to low pressure. So they suffer nose bleeding. And that's why I give one more example. Some people are using the ink pen, not the ball pen, ink pen. If anyone is using the ink pen and he is going to travel by aeroplane, in that case sometimes it is advised empty the ink pen while traveling in aeroplane. It is because the aeroplane is flying at a greater height, near about 10 kilometer. At that height also the atmospheric pressure is considerably reduced than the ground pressure, the air pressure at the ground. In that case, at the height, the surrounding pressure is less than the pressure inside the pen, which cause the flow of ink from high pressure to low pressure. So that's why it is advised not to carry the ink pen while traveling in aeroplane. So that means atmospheric pressure is having many practical applications. As the air is continuously decreasing, after certain height there is no air particle, and that makes the space vacuum. So in this, one more example of atmospheric pressure also. Suppose if we take a glass, the glass is filled with cold drink, I can say, or any kind of liquid. Now on this liquid, on this cold drink, inside the liquid there is a pressure, and on the surface of liquid also atmospheric pressure applies. If I insert a straw into this cold drink, now inside the straw also the air present. Then if I suck the air from the top, what happens? The air inside the straw, they get into mouth, which cause the pressure inside the straw reduced. But in the liquid, there is a pressure, liquid pressure, and also pressure due to the atmospheric air. So this pressure become greater than the pressure inside the straw. It makes the liquid moves from high pressure to low pressure, so that liquid rises in the straw. That's why we are able to drink any liquid through the straw. So that is also the application of this atmospheric pressure. And then if we take a filler, ink filler, it is like, or sometimes we people are using the medicines. In that medicine also a dropper is given, or filler you can say. It is a tube. It is a tube, and here we have a bulb like structure. When this bulb is compressed, when bulb is compressed, you find the air bubbles are formed. That means the air inside the dropper coming out, which causes the pressure is reduced in it. When it is released, now what happens? We find the liquid or the medicine, whatever it is, they get into the dropper. It is also due to the atmospheric pressure, that is the pressure difference between the surrounding and the inside the dropper. So these are the examples for the atmospheric pressure. Now one more case also, that is this activity that is given in your book also, taking two hemispherical ball. It is one hemispherical portion and another hemispherical portion. They are joined. And from that surface, making a hole, and the air is completely removed with the help of any evacuation pump. Now here no air present inside this ball like structure. When no air present, it is the vacuum. In this situation, if we try to pull out these two hemispherical ball, it is not possible, because inside the pressure is very less, or you can say it is zero. The outside atmospheric pressure, it pushed the two balls towards each other, so we are not able to separate these two balls. That is also the example of the atmospheric pressure. Now this is all about the chapter force and pressure. It is completed, and the assignment questions also given, exercise question, extra questions, everything you complete in your copy. In the next session we will start the next chapter, that is friction.